strong. Whoa. Hello guys, welcome to Asian Petrolhead. Today we have the 2023 Renault Koleos. I'm not really sure about the pronunciation, so let me know in the comment section, please. Koleos, Koleos, or Koleos? Let me know. And this compact crossover is a very interesting one because it is designed by French, engineered by Japanese, Nissan, and assembled right here in South Korea at the Busan factory. This flagship SUV from Renault is also called QM6 here in Korea, and it is based on the CMF CD platform that is also shared with Nissan X-trail. Dimensions-wise, Renault Koleos slots right between Hyundai Tucson and Hyundai Santa Fe, but because all-new Hyundai Tucson came out so large, now Koleos is closer to Hyundai Tucson than Hyundai Santa Fe. Okay, let me just quickly show you the car from the front. This is actually second facelift. It was originally launched back in year 2016 and the first facelift happened at 2019. So yes, I think the second facelift is the most handsome looking Koleos. Overall, it looks like a race talisman front up front, so it looks very similar to the sedan. We also have a Renault Korea logo right there, meaning Eye of the Typhoons, and loving the chrome strip that is carried all the way to the headlamp system. We also have a very distinctive looking C-shaped DRL right there. Mesh type grille, says QM6 because it is called QM6 here in Korea. More openings on the bottom and skid plates right there. So now let me just show you the LED headlamp system working in action. That's DRL, headlamp, high beam, turn signal, and this is what horn sounds like. All right guys, here in Korea you can get Koleos with 3 different engine choices: 2-liter gasoline engine, 2-liter turbocharged diesel, or 2-liter LPG or LPE engine. Our tester actually came with the 2-liter LPG engine producing about 138 horsepower and 142 pound-feet of torque. Engine made it to a CVT, continuous variable transmission, and there isn't any all-wheel drive option for the LPG model. Okay, now let me just show you how fast this 2023 Renault Koleos LPG can be. Okay, let's take the eco mode off and go! Ooh, yes, it's usually quiet and smooth, but does not pull strongly. Come on, Koleos, you can do it. Little bit more, little bit more. And it took about 12.4 seconds to hit 60 miles per hour. So yes, not a fast car. Okay, now let me just quickly show you the second row seats. I'm about 6'2", and there's plenty of leg room, and headroom is very nice. So interior space wise, it's very excellent from the second row passengers. And window comes down not all the way, and really wish we had a manual sunshade for this side. And the seats are very comfortable. It does not slide, but it actually reclines about this much, but really wish we had a level down here. Armrest with 2 cup holders, but really wish they were placed horizontally because it gets in the way. 2-stage heated seats for the second row passengers. Air vents, some charging ports. Hump in the middle is not too high. You can also get Koleos with optional sunroof, but our tester just did not come with one. Okay. And if you guys are enjoying this, please like this video and subscribe so we can grow this channel together and have more fun. And looking at the car from the side, we have a chrome accents here and on the bottom, and a tester is wearing 19-inch rims. You can get Koleos with either 18 or 19-inch rims, and a tester is wearing 225 55 by 19 on front and back. Okay, now let's also go out and check out the braking performance of 2023 Koleos then. Come on, a little bit faster. It took 2023 Renault Koleos about 121 feet to complete. I felt stable and confident, so I guess it's easier for Koleos to stop rather than going faster. And I have the feeling it's gonna handle quite nicely today, so Look forward to show you the corner soon. Looking at the car from the rear, we have LED combination tail lamp, that's sequential turn signal, backup lamp, some reflectors, skid plate on the bottom, external muffler is located on the left side, and power lifted trunk, working very smoothly. And trunk seems to be quite nice, and because this is LPG model, we actually have a donut type LPG trunk right under here. I cannot show it to you in person, but usually LPG tanks are located within the trunk, but Renault Korea actually developed this donut type trunk so you can fully utilize the trunk space. And of course you can fold these second row seats like this to use it as more cargo room. Okay, now let me just show you the car from the driver's seat. Inside we have an 8.7-inch S-Link infotainment screen. As you can see, it's placed vertically like this, so it's really easy to see the turn-by-turn direction, but the user interface is very different from Kia and Hyundai system, including this entertainment controller located behind the steering wheel. So if you're really into Hyundai and Kia system, then it might just take a little bit time for you guys. We also have physical buttons and dials for the climate, media control, grab handlebar, electric parking, adaptive cruise control, and speed limiter. And funny looking cup holder here, large ones and small ones. And some storage area here. One more on the door trim, and that's glove box. We also have an ambient light located on the side door trim, not here, and also plus here. Okay. Okay, now let's go out and drive this 2023 Renault Koleos. There's one more on the right. Great one. So how does it feel to be driving LPG, liquid propane gas powered car? Well, it's very quiet and smooth. I think it's quieter even compared to 2-liter gasoline engine, but when you do push it, yes, there isn't much to see. So rather, you have to push it gradually and smoothly. Then it goes quite well. So this is no sports car, rather this is efficient crossover, because here in Korea, LPG will only cost you half compared to gasoline. Engine is mated to CVT, continuous variable transmission. Really wish we had paddle shifters over here. So let's just use the gear selector. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Really go into, wow, second gear. So it's not only shifting quickly, but also smoothly. I mean, this is a CVT, so it's got no gears inside, but it's actually shifting as if there were gears inside. Yeah, you can notice the CVT, but at least we have manual gears. It's quite a nice system. Yeah, you can notice the CVT, but it's really nice to have 7 manual shifting points. And the way you shift the gears is really opposite compared to Hyundai and Kia system. Okay, let's check out the handling capability. Let's go with third gear, sounds good. We have no all-wheel drive system, but multi-link at the rear. Wow, the chassis feels very strong. Whoa! I think it's my first time doing it with Koleos, and the chassis feels rock solid and everything feels very nice, stable and composed. All-wheel drive system would have been better, but even without it, this Renault Koleos is handling very nicely. Yeah, good. And Renault Koleos also comes with adaptive cruise control and lane departure warning, so you can just set it and it will keep a safe distance with the car in front. But I really wish we had a lane keep assist as well, because it will just warn you when you're not paying attention. So you have to manually put the car back into manual mode. The 2023 Renault Koleos LPG returned about 19 miles per gallon in the city and about 31 miles per gallon on the highway. So it's not great, but considering the fact that filling up LPG only costs about half compared to gasoline, I guess you can consider that as being efficient too. Alright guys, this has been our 2023 Renault Koleos review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm hearing there will be all new Renault Koleos coming out soon, so hope to show you that one as well. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll be back with much more. So before you leave, if you love cars and car reviews, please do support us by subscribing to our channel and also hit that bell notification so you don't miss out in the future. Thank you guys and see you soon.